Welcome to the Loud Lounge with yours truly, Selector Free. And today, I have a personal friend of mine's, the big man himself, Mon Loffy. And this is an interview you've all been waiting to hear. So we're gonna, Loffy, no long talking. Let's get straight into it.
Manners, my brother.
Yes.
You know that the angry man there, not the Loud Lounge, you know?
Yeah, so before we get into your DJ aspect,
Yeah, man.
let's get little parts of the Angry Man Loffy.
Okay.
How long have you been a DJ, but also in the music industry?
Honestly, jeez. You're looking at, 1985, man. 85, 86. Some of these selectors out there they were in embryos then. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, yeah.
You're gonna see some bud speech on the show. It tastes like a long tonight, people. Yeah, I started from like 1985. Back then, like you had like it was back then like the whole vibes was musical. We had like every holiday had music around it.
Right.
Labor Days.
Yes.
I come up by the racks and we had like Frizzle's Hill Block Party and all that there. So we had things called mini songs back then. Because back then it was like stages you had to go through. You just couldn't come out to there and say your song. You had to go through the levels, like you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying the modern generation, you just go down Apple and buy a MacBook.
Yeah.
Down there Serato.
Yeah, man. These guys got a $3,000 MacBook, a $2,000 controller, $2,000 powered system, and think they arrived, But it's nothing wrong there because they're sharing a little, you know what I'm saying? Because actually,
it's
when you look at it,
modern day hunger.
Yeah, and then when you look at it, they see the hill, so they could do that. Yeah. Back then, we had to sort of fight for these scraps, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the whole thing is just different now, But like I said, 1985, 86, back then, like I said, you had house parties, backyard parties. Guys used to have a whole big stack of house speakers. Remember, you had these portable boxes, these speakers used to come off. You used to use them for tweeters and stuff. Over them days, you know what I'm saying?
So your song was powered by JVC.
Yeah, I'm like JV. Yeah, you know that the uncle, you see, you see me splicing up. It took a lot of licks for splicing up Mama's extension cords for speaker wire and all that. And back then we didn't have these wires. I had a whole lot of wires. You had one single wire, so you had a whole big roll of wires. You know what I'm saying? Mama was vexed, had to stash them off afterwards. But imagine it's a very painstaking business, like to be in the business as long as I have been in there, you gotta love it, Bridget. You really gotta learn the whole all-round aspect of the business. You know what I'm saying?
So it's nice that you touched on that.
Yeah, man.
From then to now, your understanding and your motives of how you move have changed dramatically.
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna answer that in 2 years because I see you're getting it, right? I see you're getting this. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree with your thinking.
Okay.
But let me show you this. Honestly, because everybody knows I used to be an engineer and all that. You're promoting, doing a whole lot of stuff like that. Yeah. But sitting back over the years and on a real, because you're in the promoting game, so a lot of money's left your hands and going into guys' hands, and I feel like guys didn't really appreciate the levels, because
what I had to go through to create this.
Yeah, man, like a lot of selectors, and it's selective. If you're looking at this, or if you get a chance to look at this, meditate on this here. Like honestly, don't just come to a party just to take the promoter's money. You know what I'm saying? Come there, get there early. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Don't come there that start time rule. You get there early, you can play 2 rounds, maybe even 3. You know what I'm saying? But and what it is, like I said, as an engineer sitting back watching guys, I got tired of paying guys for money and guys when they're putting their love into it. So I say, you know what?
where they use it almost as a paycheck.
Yeah, that is common.
Yeah.
Because you see it's like certain vibes that guys show, certain other guys love, whereas but then when we see each other, we're all brethren. Whereas we should like, brethren, this is a business. And if you love me for the business, don't love, like, you know what I'm saying? Respect me, brethren. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the business is losing a lot of respect because you just seen it. Like you sit there, like say a clash don't go a certain way how guys wanted to go. Like perfect example. Yeah, I ain't scared to talk. The YGS clash, the first clash. No, not my first clash, but you know that YGS clash. Certain things were said, but a lot of people didn't really even know that. The promoter even said, "Say what you want. We all agreed, whatever." And I asked him, "Is it cool? Whatever." These guys didn't let it go, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then like say, the promoter. The MC should have came in and said, yes, Loff is right, blah, blah, blah. But I'm built for that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't expect me to get booed and come back from that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but then I'm looking at it as a fan, outlooking.
Yeah.
You know anything goes.
Anything goes.
But Bermuda, you can see this for yourself. Loffy, I'm going to look you dead in your eyes. The speech that you made, we're not going to say on camera.
Yeah, man.
Selector free, I'm going to shake your hand and tell you to your face. I'd have hit you with the cordless mic.
Yeah, man.
I'd have hit you with the cordless mic.
For real.
That's why
Bermuda
knows I'm not in the clash ring, because I don't take that personal.
And that's the thing right there. Like, and on a real tip, like say, if they would have said in the beginning, when we had the meeting, and had the real say, yo, the derogatory speech, like derogatory speech or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, I would have kept it clean. But saying, like I said, in a clash, like you saw the Jaro and Roddy Gunn all on YouTube, your boy said, I know white Jesus and all that. And
Russian new white guy.
Roddy Gunn said, hey, Trooper, you go too far and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's in the business, and honestly, brethren, to me, like it's just like the Bunty and Beanie feud. Feud makes money. You know, if you want to build the business, you gotta sort of attract, because it's just like a boxing match. People, you want to see a boxer win, but nobody wants to see a guy die in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then I could put, from me being in the business, what we lack in Bermuda is the understanding the true side of business.
Boom.
Or as a clash, I don't get in the ring because I take things personal.
Yeah.
But from being in that arena and areas, I see, like when you see the international acts clash, they'll tell you straight, it's WWF. I'm giving you a performance. After this, win, lose, or draw, I got paid, and we're working on our run too.
Yeah. And see, and when you realize that, and that's what I learned a long time ago from a big selector in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my brethren in Bermuda even reminded me the same thing in a different way. It's like this, you gotta remember, brethren, this is a business. Yeah. You win the clash, or you lose the clash, you're still winning. You know why? Because you're getting paid. Just putting food on your table. It's a job, you know. You understand what I'm saying? That's what guys fail to realize. You're still winning even when you lose. I can't wait to lose. So honestly, because when I lose,
you want to come
I'm gonna come back harder, brethren. They think they're seeing something now. I'm gonna come through like an angry tsunami next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but then what we need to verify in Bermuda, and some people's gonna say I'm pushing the button with this. A lot of selectors that call themselves selectors are home DJs.
Jesus Lord. Can the church say amen?
You're a home DJ. You don't play, and I know God's gonna look at me crazy after saying this, but a lot of guys that talk the talk are not walking the walk.
Yeah.
A guy would say, well, I would have done this, I would have never done that. But as a promoter and as a songman myself, I wouldn't hire you to play at my bingo night.
Yeah.
So how can you give me all the concepts of what you would have done, but you're not there in the arena?
Well.
And then when you throw them the arena,
they're shaky.
They'll give you a speech, oh, I'm not ready, or my camp's not got this together yet. But when I'm doing it, you're going to chastise me and criticize me the most for taking the balls and doing it.
Well, that's where you have to realize this. And I also stress this a lot. And sometimes that'd be nice if someone put it this way. You got a lot of Cisco and Eberts In the business, Bridget.
Yeah. I like that one.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to use that one. Just going to leave it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And honestly, and the worst thing about it, the guys who are running the malls that year, it's either, like you said, the guys who like how you said, them type of DJs.
Yeah.
Or some of these guys who are out there DJing, the brethren, and they're pretty much pushing the brand, but they're not pushing it the right way. And it starts up a lot of feud, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the same guys who they're pushing, like, say, I'm pushing your name. You know what I'm saying? But you don't come to no dances. You don't, unless you're playing. You know, once in the, like, if I bump into you, I'm gonna bump into you at a bar or something.
No, that was chunked on that there. Support for support.
Yeah.
A lot of guys will say, oh, Fred, they'll see me out. And they probably had to, oh, Fred, you should put me on for a dance. Cool. I play her at this date.
Yeah.
Am I wrong to say, well, I'm never seeing you come support me?
No, because
and it's not even like when you come to the party, I'm gonna charge you.
Yeah, man.
But it's nice to see your face.
And honestly,
okay, you're showing me support.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that too.
Now that you supported me, I can say, you know what? I take you serious now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys like, yeah, Fred, when you gonna put me on? I play her every week. Bermuda News, they play at certain venues every week.
Yeah.
You want me to put you on? Come to my party.
Yeah. And one thing I can
buy
say
some
about
drinks.
One thing I can say about that, you're absolutely right, because you even told me that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't scared to say that.
Yeah.
And honestly,
we had our feud.
Yeah, but
we sorted it at
that's your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like once you get in the ring, it's like a kick me off.
No, Bermuda, you see this, right? He threatened me to get in the ring.
Man.
But you also spoke about that first loss you take.
Yeah, man.
Be careful, you know what I mean? I might give you that first loss.
Man,
but guess what?
You really wanted to.
I'll pull a Mayweather on you.
Come on,
after I beat you, I retire.
It's all good. It's all good. But see, you told me that already. So now
I'll beat you.
I'm gonna read the fine print in the contract.
I
gotta make sure I get some of that TV rights money
Yeah.
there.
But what we also want to talk about, how you went from engineering, and how did you make that step to now get into DJing? And now being like a true-hearted sound icon in the Bermudian clash scene.
Well, I'll tell you this, a lot of people don't even know. Back then, like big up Prezi, you know what I'm saying, LG.
Yeah. The foundation members of
Nasty
Prophecy.
Boys. We was called Nasty Boys first, before Prophecy. Me, LG Mizzou, Chunk, Kelvin said too, she a.k.a. Chunk, a.k.a. Prezi.
The Prezi, yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Dennis Zool.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole crew, like all the neighborhood. And I honestly, like, say for instance, and like I said, I'm glad you said that, because back then songs had an order. You had a guy who was mixing, you had a guy who was talking on the mic, and you had one or two guys picking out the records.
The selectors.
Yeah, man, the selectors.
Right.
Well, I used to pick out a lot of the records. Chunk loved a lot of new tunes. Chunk, you see how Chunk is in Mud Prezi.
Yeah.
He loves a select dance. Can't take that from him. It's like a fire links. That's just his energy.
Pasa
Yeah, man. And see, my thing was I always liked a lot of sweetness to when it came to like warming up the dance and stuff. Even like mixing, like scratching, I used to do a lot of that stuff. I used to do remixes with 2 records and all that type of stuff. And record with a tape recorder. Just a tape recorder, 2 turntables and a mixer.
It's amazing how you said that, because I put this post up on my Instagram, and it was a post with a tape deck. If you never made a mixtape like this, you can't talk music to me.
Trust me, and like I said, like from then, we guys, honestly, bro, like we had like things called team conference. A lot of people don't remember, they probably wouldn't know about that. Governments had these things every year called team conference. They have like one night, there'd be a whole lot of acts all around St. Paul's and Root Seat and James and other parties, and at the end, there'd be a big party on number one shit.
As it progressed, because let's say you're a bit older than me.
Yeah.
It was the BET Youth Summer Stage.
All that type of stuff.
And
then you had stuff like schools had like last day of school dances, Christmas dances. We guys was booked for all that stuff. But like I said, like, and back then, like I said, like it was so easy because the music wasn't as slack either. You know what I'm saying? Like the music was clean. It was bad boy music, but it was to an extent that guys had more respect back then in the game. That's what it was. So they knew when to play the music, where to play certain tunes. And that's what groomed you into being, like you said, a selector to play in any type of event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But Now you touched on what I really want to talk about. Let's talk about, as a DJ, and people that are tuning in, how to understand what being versatile really means.
Jeez.
Because you have a lot of guys in Bermuda. I got this one-track mind. I'm a dancehall DJ. I'm a reggae DJ. Mm-hmm. We can say from years of experience, that's how I started. But then as we progressed, we understood the business.
Yeah. What it is with that, and then also comes in with looking at your crowd. You know what I'm saying? You look out there, you see girls in heels and skirts. They don't want to hear cartel all night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all about adjusting to the moment. And you gotta feel, you gotta, as a selector, like you say, you can't be selfish. I don't make playlists, you know. I don't do all that to you. I make crates. But I don't make playlists.
Right, we all make crates. Yeah. I understand.
I go there, like just say, I'll be playing a reggae song, and I feel like mixing in a Biggie to it or something, I'll mix it in, bro. Because I see the vibe, but the way I put it to the people, it catches. You know what I'm saying? But there's sometimes selective, you see a song don't catch, you know how to adjust again. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, like, you know what I'm saying? A spanner, a wrench, you gotta know how to adjust.
Yeah, well, it's a philosophy I hear. If it don't work in 3 songs,
change it up. Exactly. But these guys, they will keep going.
Because some guys get stuck in the playlist. As we will say, the MacBook generation.
DJs. That's all they are. Like you said, like the good at making you tell a guy to make me a USB, he make your USB, you blast in your car every single day. You be rewinding these songs and playing these songs again, and you will love the USB.
But the live vibe's completely different.
Well, guys can't handle that crowd, but especially when people, like you said, after 1 o'clock and everybody's feeling sort of inebriated, like, you know, really nice. And that's they had those shivers in their Hennessy.
And that's one thing that I always tell guys when you're in the arena. It's nothing worse than energy, when you got these 2 girls beside you and you're looking and you got to play this song for me. And sometimes, like my go-to line is, "It's coming."
Yeah.
Wait, it's coming. Meanwhile, I got my mind check. I ain't playing that song.
And real talk, that's my line too.
It's coming.
But us as selectors, how we work around that, because we keep saying that, right? But then you look at it, most of the time when you say that to them, within 3 songs, they forgot about them. They're bossing you down to another song that you play. They say, they'll tell you to come up and give you money, pull up for that song that they didn't even ask for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So, we got into a bit of your DJing. Now let's talk about.
Boy.
How do we say this the politically
say how
correct?
You want to say it.
I'm a politician, man. I'm trying to get an office with this interview. Okay. Your repertoire.
Okay.
You came under many different umbrellas.
Yes.
So let's talk about the first umbrella you came under.
Okay. The first umbrella I came under was a song called Modern Song.
Yes.
That was Cleveland. But actually, before that, song called Mafia Move.
Yeah.
But I caught the tail end of Mafia Move. That was some of these same Modern Song guys.
Yeah.
But even your boy Kevin Buzzy, he spray his cars.
Yeah.
He used to have the box up his house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was a songman back then. But then it ended up phasing out, then we ran into Modern Song. And then same guy Cleveland.
Yeah.
He's got his box now. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting a box for his birthday. Because I think he was in school or something, whatever. But he ended up getting a box for his birthday. Some guy said, everybody link up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it became a whole song. Me, Cleveland, a guy named Kenna, I works for Barrett's. You know what I'm saying? Rocky, used to coach Village.
Yes.
Him, a guy.
So you kept it in the Frizzle Hill.
Yeah, it was a whole big crew. See your boy Jamal Spangles on the wheelchair?
Yeah.
He was even in the song. A lot of Modern Song had a crew, like back then, like I said, Song had 25 guys. The truck was getting on, had 10 guys sitting on top of these speakers on the truck, getting into the venue. Police pulling you over and say, hey, you guys gotta get down. All that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, started from there. You know what I'm saying? And that's back then, you could clash with 45s. Bro, guys had dub plates on cassette tapes. That's how back then was. You get charged. I'm seeing time the dub tape get eaten up now. Carl Brewers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the early days. But from then, after that year, like I said, because as the years progress, the business gets different. Guys got ill. Guys went about their way, their
different parts of life.
Yeah, different parts of life.
Different walks of life.
Yeah, Cleveland sort of retired for about 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
But as you're into the music, you love it. So eventually you find your way back someday, somehow.
Yeah.
So after Mother Son, Chunk and LG and Jill. Well, remember, we had Nasty Boy doing that Truly same time as Mother Son. That was mini song there. But after that, Chunk, LG, and Jill brought out a song called Prophecy.
Yeah.
It was just them three. Yes. Did a lot of house parties playing all down the underground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Swinging doors and stuff. Then about a year after they opened it, like brought out the song, I joined. You know what I'm saying? But then that's where I found my love. Because as we started doing a lot of dances and being around all the equipment, because I used to always get to dance early watching guys set up. And that's where I got a niche for the equipment. Like I love it. I want to do this. I want to do that. Started getting on the dump collecting the old house amps, fixing them. Taking, like, say, like, cause back then, guys had them house speakers, had the wallpaper on them, you know, but once the water got it, everything started flaking apart.
So you took the wallpaper out, put new wallpaper in.
Take the woofers out of these master boxes, building boxes out of wooden soda crates. And back then, you had wooden soda, like their wine boxes.
Yeah.
I used to build little bass pians out of there and start putting little 8s in them and all that there. You know what I'm saying? Flip them out, use inner tubes for bike, because the wine crates had like little slats, like pallets.
Yeah.
So I used to tie inner tubes in between the really wood joints. So it would get. I used to be a scientist, bro. I'm telling you, I started from that. Like I said, then after a while, I started buying equipment, buying a lot of second-hand equipment, building up. Never too enough in the way. Just building up.
So you was a hoarder.
Yeah, real talk. I was. My wife still vaccinated. I'm gonna, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm got a box set up Cedar Ridge now. Still got a whole container, little speakers right to the door. Got Amprex in both of my halls, in my living rooms, everything. My wife's vaxxed. She trips over she trips over speaker loops coming out of bed. You know what I'm saying? but you know what I'm saying. But after that year, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, as it starts going on, and then it started getting, because I started seeing that dance change like straight to business. It weren't no the fun went straight out of it. Yeah. It was like, if you want to get in this, you gotta make money, pay guys. Guys want money, ain't that brethren? Not the money did. You know, dance flop.
Guys, like, I'll catch you at another one.
Yeah, or they still want the full money. You gotta beg a bread to talk them down. Like, look, man, everybody came. Instead of taking 5, take 3. Guys still want to see 5 and all that type of stuff. So, you know, with that came, like, then that's where the smarts come in and say, well, look, you gotta, before you put on the dance, you gotta make sure you got your full deposit. Everything for everybody. So the dance flops, you got guys money.
Give them the envelopes as they walk in.
And that's how my wife got me to that habit. You know, thank you, wife, you know.
Give them the envelopes.
Birthday party, guys, the envelopes was ready before the dance even started. And that's cause like I said, you gotta go in, you gotta take it, bro. Like anything you do in life, period, now you gotta treat it like a business. Because if you treat it like a business, people respect it more. Yeah. You can't be so quick to shovel love. You know what I'm saying? Because when you show a guy too much love, they take your love for granted, done, and they end up tearing you, though. You know what I'm saying?
This sounds like we're getting to a relationship conversation.
No, but you know, it's different.
I understand. Yeah, but also with the business sense, I see what we're talking about. A lot of guys need to realize I'm your friend by day, but when I have the business umbrella, respect me for my business move, not the friendship. Because a lot of guys will get me, hey, you don't put me on. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on, but I want you to do this, this, and this. Guys like, nah, my bridges, man, one gotta do all that.
Sure.
The next man would do it for me.
Yeah.
You know, and if you wanna be in this, step up to the wicket.
Well, like I said, but a lot of guys don't really know the true meaning of, bro. Like you said, it's either a DJ or you're a songman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody, like you said, back then, you were DJ, you was getting DJ free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You weren't awesome. You was DJ Frey. You know what I'm saying? That's how people categorized you back then.
Yeah.
But no, everybody's just a songman. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got a little bit of samples in your little, whatever, you're a songman.
Yeah, but then I look at a lot of guys that would say they're songman, where we'll look from our perspective, the DJs, but to call themselves a songman. Or someone would say, oh, you guys are songman, but you're DJs. Where that's where we was talking about being versatile.
Yeah.
Where I tell guys I'm at the latest stage of playing music. Before, I loved the dance. Now, I'm happy playing at an over 40 party.
I just didn't say that.
Doing a happy hour, playing for a girl's birthday,
church
or playing
sets,
for, you know what I mean?
Birthday party, anything.
Right.
I love them type of parties.
Right, and people don't understand that is more of a selling point than playing in a dance floor promoter.
Yeah.
You know how much parties or bookings you could pull if I play, say I play for your aunt's 65th birthday. I shell it. I'm guaranteed at the end of that party, get 4 or 5 more bookings.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Where guys like, yeah, man, I only play dance. Okay, well, guess what? When Christmas time comes, and you know what it's like with that corporate money. Yeah, you ain't getting no corporate, bro. You're getting learned today. Oh, Free, you're selling out. You're playing at this party, this party. All right, cool. Because at the end of the day, you may be calling a seller. Are you paying my bills?
And I just said that earlier.
Are you making sure, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm straight.
Yeah. And that's where you draw the line. But see, as you said earlier, when you show a guy that, next you know a guy ain't talking to you for 6 months. You can't book him. You call him, you booking on business, that date's going, but then you don't see him on the flyer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then any event that you're in, like a clash or something, them same guys on the side, but they're actually coming to watch you take licks. Yeah. You know
they're looking for you to fail, not for you to win. So do what I do. When I go to a clash,
big them up.
I remain neutral for both of them.
Yeah, you're right too.
I'm the bookie of both sides. If both of my brothers are clashing, hey, you want me to beat your boy? Yeah, man. Get your boy a good lock off rod. Next guy says, you want me to beat your boy? Yeah, man. Lock your boy. Meanwhile, I'm the bookie taking baps on both sides.
You're running numbers.
Yeah. Treated like World Cup, you know what I mean? Jesus, my money's on Senegal, but I knew France is gonna win, you know what yeah, so let's also talk how you progressed into what we'll call the upper echelon songs in Bermuda. We'll talk about your time in Soldier One. Then we'll talk about how you progressed to Twin Star. And then we'll talk about now you're part of Genesis. So let's start at the beginning.
Okay. Big up Magic. Seeing me, cause you know, like any business, your whole like say for instance, you never stop experiencing things in this business. It's never, you always learn something new in the business. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and around that time, like say, before Lincoln Magic, because I had broke away from prophecy. Right. Due to certain things, you know what I'm saying? Respect to law was saying, you know? Yeah. And, like.
And you saying that. Yeah. I learned the politically correct thing to say. The courses of life changed our paths.
Oh, mercy.
Boom. That's a new way to say it. Guys can't say a token bit. The courses of our lives and the decisions that I made when I was 20 are now progressed.
You know what you like?
Now progressed.
You know,
as you got out.
You know what you are? You're like the EAP of the song business.
Yeah, you know I tell guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, man. So, like I said, from my like you said, I wanted to explore certain things. Yeah. And honestly, like, cause I'm like this, brother. In Bermuda, period. Honestly, I said to myself, the talent what I have, or the talent what I want to have, or the talent that I want to take to the people, I can't keep myself so domesticated. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, man. So I made moves myself. Honestly, I linked Magic. I said, yo, President Wagwan, what really you going? He said, Loffy Wagwan. I said, you know Wagwan. Like, he tell you. He thought I was joking. I said, look, bro, I'm ready. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? What do you have to offer? And one thing about me, you know, I'm got a lot to offer. Yeah. Say, for instance, I told him straight, I'm an engineer. Like, he knew I was an engineer. Yeah. And he knew, say, anytime he came to, we need some money for some dubs or whatever. A couple of dollars you can put up. But even if it's a little bit or something, anytime the box needed to be moved, I was there. First one there, whatever. Yeah. And that's what it takes. Like, you got to do your part in your son. You just about showing up to, like I said, showing up to the dance, not helping the guy move the box, but they're 10 o'clock and not tell you, hey, leave my name at the door and all that crap. Ain't about that. So anyway, I was there, done some things, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, around that time, Soldier was into the rebuilding stage. Anyway, everybody knew that. Ain't nothing too hard. Everybody knew that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the little youth, Dennis and Barry had just party ways from the sun or whatever. So then it was just Magic, and Magic was doing his business and everything else. So he probably didn't have the time to really push his song.
He was dealing with his life.
Yeah, man.
The outtakes of his life.
Yeah, you said that already.
The outtakes of his life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, so I came through, you know what I'm saying, gave the strength what I could, you know what I'm saying, beat me and him down a couple of dances, and truth be told, jeez, man, within 2 weeks, I was toasting the bike down Devil's Hill for this man. Ron was first start, but they was getting ramming. It was like Jamaica, like fire links levels, And it was me and Ranger 4, Jack Stain, too.
Yeah.
So I had to go on band. I said, well, geez, your boy came in, he started turning the place, and Brad, I didn't have butterflies. I had the whole cocoon nest sitting on my chest. Right?
He was nervous.
Boy, I had pure cocoon stuck to me like muscles, I was nervous, like butterflies for days, so your boy was shattering the place. These foreigners, they call it the actual flavor, and Bermudans, they didn't even realize as a yard, they got to just talk regular and you just carry your vibe because that's your
native.
That's your stuff. So he was shattering it. And like I said, I ain't never played the dance in Magic yet,
Yeah.
So I said, all right, cool, Magic. So I told Magic, all right, line up 1 or 2 songs, play these songs fast that I feel comfortable with. You just come whatever, just tell me, this a song talking about this. I just say it every day. Next thing you know, you guys are shouting these plays, shouting it. And next thing you know, and that's how I got the name Angry Gorilla. I just got the Angry Man first.
Yeah.
Because I saw it was hyping up, so I said, no way, but this guy ain't coming on here hype up all around my friends. I'm just coming here and just play like little lamb. I said, no, I ain't giving no lamb to the slaughter around here. So they said, yeah, man, bring your hype, Loffy, bring your hype. So I just did it. Next thing you know, all the artists who was rooting for him, they started giving little bunts. I said, yeah, turn it up some more, Loffy. That's what I'm saying to myself.
Yeah.
A little more harder bunts. Next thing you know, they'll be like, the man mad, the man angry. So I said, okay, that's my new the angry man now, see? So after the dance, everybody big me up. So then next thing you know, 45 Shootout came out. Down RA.
Yes.
This is my second dance on Soldier One,
Yeah.
45 Shootout. Victor, I think the prize money was trophy and $1,500. 5 guys in there. I think it was 5 guys in the dance. You know what I'm saying? Went down there, took the trophy, took the money, straight up, you know what I'm saying? Continued to fund the probably make sure the money was straight.
It wasn't short. He didn't fill it up. Filled it up in the angles, trying to get
a lot of singles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So man, big up Fire Red and Marshall and that promotion seeing me. And like I said, as a song man, I could have been greedy. I split that money right down the middle pretty much to a Magic to write it down. Magic, take that, that's for the song, I'll take this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after that, started doing more round rumbs, get more dates. But then the song from Canada linked up to me.
Yeah.
And they was going on tour and stuff, and they were looking for selectors. And I said to myself, you know what? It's probably worth a chance doing because number one, I didn't really concrete myself into Soldier One, whereas I wouldn't say I wasn't dedicated.
I wasn't
to
a
him.
staple name.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the song was
So say you was on learn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was on learn. Let's use football terms. You was on learn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man, for real. So now,
you was on learn at Chelsea, but Alex Ferguson called you.
No. I'm an Arsenal club. I ran the Arsenal cut, so I bet on Lindsay Chelsea.
Yeah, no, Queen's Park Rangers.
She says,
most guys from Arsenal go for Queen's Park Rangers. Don't say you play for Chelsea. You get into another London club. You was playing for Queen's Park Rangers.
Yeah, man. So then that day, it was cool. At that time. Like you said, say for instance, after 45 Shootout, and then the guy from Canada linked me, and I said, yeah, man, this would be a way for you to actually, because you need to actually experience the real vibes to really know where you need to get.
Yeah.
Because you just can't sit there and look at, because you look at YouTube, you say, yeah, that guy's shouting it, but you gotta realize that the video guys only catching that one corner of the dance. If you're in the dance, you see 3/4 of the people are standing up, but this guy's still shouting it, but just that the music is so everyday, like how you said. So that's what made me say, okay, love, you gotta be irregular from everybody. You can't be the same. So anyway, guy linked me. So then, out of respect, I said, let me think about it. It didn't take me long to think about it, I'm gonna be real. A week, 2 weeks, I had made up my mind. But the guy said, look, Bridget, plane tickets here, this is what the guy from Canada said, plane tickets ready. I need a selector to go on tour. Man, Africa for a whole month. Man, Canada first for 2 weeks, and Africa for a whole month. All over Africa, man, pretty much. There's some artists, Macca Diamond, who else? Some other artists was there, so I can't remember. So anyway, you know what I'm saying, I linked Magic. I said, yo, Magic, you know, out of respect, I got an offer from a foreign song, and to share me some levels, and I like before it's too late, I want to experience some things, because you know,
torn.
Yeah, because I had put a whole lot of years in the business already, so I would rather find out quick if I didn't have it. If I didn't have what it takes, I would have went straight back to engineering.
Yeah.
But I saw it, say, hey, you actually got this, boy, you got this. And then sitting around, especially watching these guys, like how you say around there, say, this guy, he gotta give me no energy. He's just standing up like the Statue of Liberty behind the controller. Yeah. He's even scared to even say hi. He ain't big up somebody, say hi to somebody, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, went on there. And like I said, bro, this is the biggest crowd I've ever played in front of my life. Okay? It was Nelson Mandela has a thing every year in Soweto.
Okay.
Right? Bro, this place.
Hold on. Those that don't know, Soweto is a borough in South Africa.
Yeah, man.
Because a lot of guys like, oh, you're talking craziness. That's just don't know South Africa.
Yeah, man. South Africa. I had enough getting on
the angry man was in the motherland.
Yeah.
Okay? Eating some foo-foo and craziness. But back to that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So, like I said, I was there, and brother, and I was like 4 other songs from all over the world, foreign songs, plus some African artists, African songs. And brethren, I was the last foreign song to go up. He had that song from Guyana. What's the song called? Stingers. They was there, and another song was there, and then another song from New York or somewhere, and you guys from Canada, Jamaica, Twin Star. So now all the foreign songs was playing. They played first because they looked at me, especially when the Twin Star guys said, "Yeah, this is my new selector, his first thing, whatever." Yeah. So they said, "Yeah, we're gonna make this guy work." So they all went out there and played all the hits. Like I said, you look around, and bro, honestly, it was like 6,000. Honestly, probably about 10,000 people. And I ain't lying, bro. Yeah. Honestly, and you ever seen 10,000 people doing a mannequin challenge?
It is all person.
Like statues. And these guys up there, yo! Like, they thought they was going to take that New York Jamaica star, but it weren't working. So I said, okay, they're down there playing all these dumb players. I said, yeah, go ahead, let them have it. Bro, no. They called me out, Twin Star. Oh, they're from Canada, Bermuda, blah, blah, blah. Twin Star International. So I came out, right? So, bro, and Africa, they made the stage out of pellets. You know what I'm saying?
So you really couldn't be the angry man you wanted to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen to this. So I did Lightfoot Loffy on the stage, you know what I'm saying? So now, I'm there. As soon as I came out, said an intro, played a big song, like God Bless song. Brother, let me show you something. Place, the guy turned on water lights on the stage. Brother, it was so much camera lights on me. I got dizzy. I had to look down to the ground. My head started spinning. That's how much lights just started.
Oh, so you got the stage shot.
You're just stupid, God.
You got the stage shot.
When people turn on the camera light and the lights come on, it's like, so just imagine 10,000 camera lights
looking at you.
Yeah, so I'm saying, Jesus. So I said, yo, these guys didn't even get this. For just showing me this love. Yeah. So I said, okay, this is your show now. The hungry one. So now, first thing out there, got up, stomped on the stage, bro, and they had all these props on the stage.
They were shaking?
Bro, the tree was falling. So I had to jump, grab the tree. Load the stage, talking about load the stage. And Crab and Wooly, they run like a big gorilla. So that's how I got angry. Gorilla.
Yeah.
Big guy's a gorilla. People love me after that, bro. You hear me? So like I said, I was really supposed to play like a half an hour, 45 minutes second. I ended up playing for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? After that, and I'm getting booked for a whole, bro. I was done it for a month. Must have played about 25 dances in a month, bro. You guys are leaving parties, and
going to the next.
Yeah, because remember, a lot of places are long drive, so you're leaving a place, and you gotta carry like clear as if you get a bath somewhere. Yeah. Time you drive wherever, relax, get some food. It's time to go to the next party. Because a lot of the places like drive from, just say Soweto to another part.
It was like 6 hours or something.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. All depends where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta look at a lot of places don't have like street lights, so you gotta travel at certain times.
Yeah.
Because you be out there, bro, you strike a rhino and all that type of stuff. All that stuff. You be driving around a rhinoceros run across you. Yeah. Because you're gonna go so far and then the traffic light stops. So it was the experience. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then, after that, You know what I'm saying? What really made me take another look into my song career after that South Africa thing was that I said, well, I can't give this guy my fullness if, like, every time I'm gonna link, I'm gonna pay, fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a guy that if you know how song it is. When the song together, I'm gonna link you every day, every other day. We're gonna link in your layer, we're gonna do our work. Because you gotta gel to me.
The chemistry. The chemistry
I saw that I couldn't
really
do
wouldn't
that.
be there.
Yes.
Because of the distance between you.
And I saw that I couldn't do that. And a lot of people didn't know before I even joined Twins or even asked me. I bought Twins. You remember Twins Star Clash King shine up the rack?
Yeah.
I done that dance.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't remember who you had on the bill? The guy that had
the guy Mr. Controversy, MC.
The guy had me as the MC, but remixed the rules on me playing before the dance started. Bermudian song man wrenching me, telling me, oh, you got the rules wrong. And that's what I had to tell guys. If y'all song man, if the man wins 3 straight rounds, it's a lock off.
Yeah, man.
You know, but speaking of that, we'll touch that there.
Yeah.
I like, shout out to Declan, the point system that he did.
That is nice. What I like about that, it makes you play your songs, number one, and it also keeps the crowd involved. Because it's just like how when you have a dance before. Remember, before we used to have dances, Ingham Brothers.
Like just
put speakers. Anywhere shelter, you can put speakers and people are coming.
And you had numbers.
Too. But now, you just can't put speakers in the venue and just expect people to come. There's got to be an event. You got to decorate the place. You got to set it all up.
Promotion.
So what he done was a good thing. Because watch everybody hop on that. You have to have rules and keep, because it was all about keeping the crowd involved. They'll just come in and just get drunk in the end because it's your bread. Yeah. You know, keep involved. And that's what it was. He kept everybody involved, and even at the end of the party, everybody like these, honestly, and don't take it the wrong way, I'm not prejudiced. These white people coming, hey man, you're so entertaining, man. I love you, you're funny. Like they just come taking pictures with me and stuff, and honestly.
So you got some more of these celebrity.
Yes, I got some more celebrity fans, man.
Some more celebrity.
Yeah, man, you know. So, and it showed me that, and like if you look at the video, I even said it, like in the class, I said, yo, there ain't no bondage when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? But if you show these people your realness, they're real with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like you said, you even got to have respect for the crowd. Everybody thought I could go down and be rude like off Cedar Bridge. When I got
trust me.
Yeah.
As he side bookie,
as
he side bookie, I lost $100.
Yeah.
I say your boys can't say something out of color, mess up the environment. Yeah. But you surprised me.
Yeah, man.
See, you had your angry man cap on and you thought about it.
And sometimes you just can't come with that same energy all the time because when you do, guys can study you. They can prepare for you.
You have to adjust to the things that are portrayed in front of you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. Now, speaking, you now joined Genesis.
Yes.
You've been in the ring how many times for Genesis now? Twice?
3 or 4 clashes.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Dumpy truck. Starting to pile up.
Is he Mayweather right now in Bermuda?
Yeah.
Steve Mayweather.
I'm the light featherweight, heavyweight, angry weather.
Right. So we talked about. I see the progression and where your mind's going.
Yeah, man.
You got a taste of what the touring DJ got.
Yeah, man.
But you was looking for the cohesiveness of the same song sensation being heard.
Yeah, man.
So from a song man, Genesis was the right move.
Thank you.
Genesis was the right move. Because I'm understanding the perspective and the way of thinking.
Yeah, man.
See, a lot of guys say, oh, he copped out, but I understand it because you was progressing.
And that's what
and you look for things. This has a tool that I can use her to push what I want to do.
I'm just going to tell you that. And what Genesis done, what a lot of other them, no, I wouldn't say a lot of the other songs they played for didn't do. But what Genesis done was that when I came and I stated my case to him, and like I said, and he actually seen it, what can you do? And I showed him what I could do. And I said, look, man, I'm going to trust you. Go boss my son. Straight up and down, do red, Loffy. Go do red and bring him the good. And from somebody who shares you that love, Now, honestly, Brendan, Snake will tell you, even up to today, with what playing today, I'm waking him up. I'm in his yard. He's still, yo, come by, I'm ready. Like, you know,
yeah, this window.
Yeah, no, I ain't got nobody's window. I ain't
yeah, this window.
No, sir.
Okay.
That's why I slipped in here. Easy, man.
Hey. You heard it already, Lord?
Easy, yeah, they my loan. It's a long, angry clash right now.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, man, but like I said.
I see the progression and the understanding.
And what it is, Brendan, and I, like, not taking them from Soldier One, because he was still rebuilding CMV.
Yeah.
But Genesis was pretty much out of the loop.
Yeah.
Real talk. Like, a lot of, I wouldn't say they was in shambles, but things had to be fixed in these songs. Yeah. Things had to be laid out proper.
A reset.
A factory the boys needed somebody who could probably come help easy pressure off him, because I'm the type of guy, it ain't gonna get to him. I'll tell you if you're lacking, you pick it up. Yeah. Or if I feel that I can't tell you, I'll tell you. Yeah,
right. Members that could take the initiative.
Yeah, man. So, and that's what it is. Like, honestly, in Genesis, and like I said, I'm not taking none from any of the other songs. Like I said, back then I was in Soldier One, the crew didn't have nobody pretty much Magic. Charles was concentrating on a lot of his court cases and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Magic was trying to build.
Remember what we said? They was dealing with the factors that progressed in the life.
Yes. Life progressions.
Life progressions.
Yeah, so, you know, this guy.
Yeah, but
man. So,
now that you've told me your story, I have a true understanding of the thinking and the concepts of what you was progressing to. So I understand. I hope people that are listening to this interview and watching this interview have an understanding, because a lot of people looking out have their perspective, but they don't know the full story.
So let me ask you a question though.
Yeah.
Being you got an open mind.
Yeah.
And honestly, I want you to be honest with you.
Yeah.
How do guys rate the song rankings in Bermuda?
Okay. I'll tell you from a perspective, and this is an interview that's gonna hurt a lot of hearts. I can't put you on the pedestal that you once had if you're not in the ring. So those that would tell me, oh, Soldier One's the biggest, he hasn't been in the ring. So I would have to rate a Genesis. I would have to look at a Young Guns. I could even say I have to look at Prophecy, because these guys, as well as Jamaica, Hollywood, because you're in the ring.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of guys in Birmingham, let's throw it out there. You're stuck in the 90s. Your Clayhouse element of thinking, let it go. Because when you was young in the 90s, to the older song man, your thing was we're progressing to this. But a lot of guys are stuck in that 90s element and didn't realize you may be in the 90s, but the business has progressed.
So you think you're trying to say, throw on this Queen Elizabeth type of stuff?
I think it's more like Harry.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is guys need to understand that
you gotta stay active.
You gotta stay active and be progressive.
It's just like a tennis player and everything else. If you don't enter the tournaments, you drop down in your rankings. But that's what keeps you in your rankings. It's the tournaments you play.
So a lot of guys will have this view of the top 10. And I always tell guys, I respect your top 10. And a lot of things that people don't understand in Bermuda, because I have a different perspective, doesn't mean I don't like you. A lot of guys will get mad at you, boy, you're stupid. You're thinking like this. But I'm telling you my perspective.
Yeah, you're being honest. You ain't lying to them.
Don't get mad at my opinion, because my opinion goes against your opinion.
Yeah.
A lot of guys would say, oh, Soldier One's the greatest. Soldier One hasn't done nothing since I graduated under Magic's umbrella, since I graduated Cedar Bridge. I'm 40, bro. How old were you when you graduated high school? 16.
Yeah.
So how I respect the music and the talent that he has, that I've seen and I know he has. But as a song man, I can't put you number one. You have to be in the ring to be number one. And if you're not in the ring, you either hang up the jersey or you come back for the retirement, retirement for the fight. And that's how I feel.
Okay. And juggling dance had nothing to do. You have to get in the Clash Arena.
You would have to get in the Clash Arena.
Okay.
Or hardball juggling. Because a hardball juggling is what we consider now the gateway to a clash.
For real.
You go to a hardball juggling, guys will order you up. Either you defend your son at this hardball juggling, you say, you know what, I'm going to take it to the next step. I'm ordering this guy up for a clash. You're not going to order me out like that there. It's the truth.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
And as Bermudians, we need to realize some of us need to let the past go and understand the progression of what's next.
And see, I'm glad you said that because, like, even like people have told me, like, had talked to me, say, yo, Loffy, I see what you're doing, but you can have a lot of people who hate on you. And I said, I know that. And the biggest hurt, like, towards me, what I feel is that, I'm sure you see it, and I'm sure you felt this way before, you get the biggest hurt from the guys who were involved in the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what hurts me even more, Brethren, like just say for instance, and if everybody don't know, you would know now. When everybody was getting shot around here, remember what that gang war was all around, where no other dancers besides one of the rack.
Yeah.
For like a good 5 years straight, the rack was on and nothing else. And I was putting on everybody. They were in one song, even right down to Magic, everybody who, Magnum, all of these guys.
Yeah.
Put them on, paid them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, and that's the thing I say. It has to say, like, shit, these are the same guys who, and I'm not saying them guys, but I'm not saying them same guys that called off are the ones who were fighting, but it's just an example. But like, it's like it's hurting, man. And then what else? You know what else hurts? I could book you for 10 dons, but I'm seeing you have 20 dons, and you ain't call me even just even warm up something.
This is a subject that I knew well about, and I'm gonna tell you this, sir. It's a saying that my mama told me. If they talk bad about Jesus, I don't stand a chance.
I doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, well, about to close up this, because a lot of critics are gonna get upset because Loffy got the extended version.
Come on, guys, you know what I'm saying?
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years as an engineer and as the angry man playing music?
But I'm gonna tell you this: in 5 years, Genesis will be in a world clash. That's the levels I'm on, straight up and down.
Okay.
We will be in there. No Caribbean Rumble. We will be at the forefront. Like honestly, I'm looking at next year starting to. I'm not even doing no more domestic clashes, bro. Straight foreign songs, either here or abroad.
Okay.
Straight up and down, take it to you. Because what we need to do, we need to draw the line, like you said, between the DJs, and because that's the only way you're gonna get the clash scene back. You have to separate it. That way the people who come to the clash understand what's really going on. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of money goes into these things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
investment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put on, but we're not gonna buy all these songs. Like you said, a Skilly Bang's $1,500. You're gonna buy a Skilly Bang to come to a dance and you're gonna play it's $45 because if you play a dub play, nobody wants a whole lot of intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The 18 just wants to hear these songs so they can dance and take with herself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get all hot and sweaty with 20 other guys on them.
Yeah.
You know, this is just an example. No diss to them, but that's the levels it's on. So we need to just sort it because, bro, that's like I said, if it don't work Bermuda, OGS will be getting foreign and doing everything in foreign. That's the levels I'm on, and everybody's on the same levels. Because now everybody, because what I like about it, a lot of the old guys came back from the old management. Big up Dan Evil, big up my crew, Dan Evil, Father Snake, Father Booger, Father Tubby, Brenton, the late great Kibbles. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Rasta, Jason, Hyper Beige in New York. You know, Bravo and Snipes down in Trinidad. Father Boomy and everybody in Jamaica. Because our one link, you know what I'm saying, brother? Everybody told me all this crap, there's only one Genesis, brother. We put that out there, too.
And you know speaking on that,
yes,
we're going to say this on the Loud Lounge.
Yeah.
I want that interview with Just Snake.
Yeah.
Because me and Snake have a lot to talk about the concepts of sound business and understanding the true Genesis. Because a lot of people have their misperceptions and conclusions, but they don't know the history nor the understanding.
And that's what drew me to the song, brother, because honestly, I've always been an underdog. I'm the turtle, brother. I'm the turtle. I'm the fat, lazy turtle sitting up eating chips and chocolates before the race. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bottles of Coke and, you know what I'm saying, herb belly, you know, so I ain't burp chatting the guys, hit the starting gun, hit the gun. And that rabbit took off. Yeah. But, you know, gotta, you know. Rub him, Father Snakes, rub me belly out. You ready? He belched me, and I'm going. Just slow stride, man.
Oh, he belched you. This is after you read in his house and make him up? Gotta think fast.
Yeah, mama. Yo, Brethren.
On behalf of the Loud Lounge, I really appreciate
Thank you, Brethren.
And I wish you prosperity in your future endeavors.
Hey, Bermuda, look out for this angry song. Look out for OGS Genesis. Because it ain't just me, it's all one angry link.
Yes.
Can't be selfish in this business. Father Snake, salute all the Genesis men who put their faith in me and tell me, do road, angry man. Yeah. And trust me, man, this angry freight train gets up the RPMs, ain't nothing stopping this.
Yeah.
You see me? You seen that movie Speed? Yeah, man. I saw it go.
This Selector Free, and this the Loud Lounge with my good friend, Loffy.
Salute.
Yeah.
Jump up,